Hello you guys, welcome to my little garden, my patio garden. This may be one of the last episodes I ever record right here on my little patio in my house in BC because we're moving to Ontario in a month. Wow, I don't even know where to start with that. And I'm not gonna unpack it right now. I have 3 episodes left of my Alphabet Superset series. I'm on X, which imagine the struggle to try to find a hobby or a topic or theme around the word X. I know you're laughing right now, so yes, my mind did go there too. We're going to do some cross stitching today. And then after that, X, Y, Z, or if you're in Canada, Z. I have 2 letters left after today. So yeah, that's crazy. 26, almost 26 episodes later, and here we are. How fun. How exciting. What an accomplishment. It's been a wild ride, but anyway, I won't get sentimental quite yet because we still have 3 videos left to make. So let's get going on this little cross stitch, okay? I've had this kit sitting on my desk for like probably a couple months now. The idea is that I make this and give it to my friend. Maybe they'll see this, maybe they won't. Maybe they will be gifted this before or after, who knows? Who loves bugs and is going to be starting an entomology research degree very soon. So I'm trying to make this for them. I'm really interested in starting to do like some basic needle, thread, fabric, fiber arts stuff. My partner's really into fiber arts, as you may have known from other videos. I'm still trying to find like what that could look like for me getting involved in that, because I know knitting is not for me. I'm not very patient. I like to see things right away. And so I like the idea of like felting and doing other kind of like cross stitching or just like general like making designs with like scrap fabrics that you can like put together really quickly and see something right away, which is just like how my brain works. I really love a kit. There's a comfort to a kit, isn't there? And I also want to make like different cute designs. I know there's some more kit options that I want to try next, but for now I just need to finish this. So it comes with this little doodad, so you can visualize all your different stitches. It breaks it up into a grid. Man, I hate leaving a project and then going back to it. It's like the hardest thing, some of the hardest things in the world. It's actually really relaxing once you get going. Okay, my first question is, are you the kind of person that when you make a mistake, do you rip everything out? In the words of a knitter, do you frog it? Or you just move along and cover it up? Because I can't stand starting over a project. So I will just keep going, and I don't really mind the imperfections, but I know for some people it drives them like pretty crazy. So what are your thoughts on that? Once I start seeing that I'm making a bee, I'll be more hyped. The shape of a bee. I can kind of see it. Okay, I've found an extra supply. Where do you put the needle? Where do you... I just poked myself. Okay, it's in the seat with me. It's in my pants. It's going well. It's going really well. It just fell out of my pants. This is all the black I have left. Perfect. The needle is like low-key the scariest part of all of this. I can't tell if that's enough thread. There's moments where I'm like, okay, we're cooking with gas. And right now, like when you're setting the thread, you're not cooking. And I struggle with that. Good boy. I would never do this on a plane. Ah! Okay, it's actually so cute. Jesus Christ. I can't get over it. What time is it? I'm hoping this prevents it from getting crazy. That's starting to get crazy. Not sure what's the reason of the crazy. Why do you do this to me? Normal people do. Yo, I'm gonna be using that thread for a long time, I'll tell you that. So now I'm on the 3rd lightest color. So when you start a new color, you have to get the end of the string and then like tie it in. Very important so it doesn't come loose. I wonder if you get faster at this like you do with knitting. It's really cool to make things. It's cool to see it take shape, you know? Okay, we're gonna take this on the go. I gotta go get my girlfriend from work. Bye. This is like putting together IKEA, but on like the biggest steroids ever.
At this hour, we have now surpassed the 3-hour, 2-minute mark into today's spacewalk, the 280th outside the International Space Station.
I get the thread in, and it separates.
Yeah. This past week, I've just been hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, going out more, leaving the house, and yeah.
I have two more colors. Two more colors to do.
So we're just in a waiting period. And I think that's also why I haven't been thinking about the house too much. And she looks out the window all the time back when we used to live. And like leaving it out and feeding her and giving her churros. And
I'm turning into a yellow-faced bumblebee, which is my favorite. At this point, I'm not looking at the pattern. I'm just doing whatever I want to be doing, because looking at the pattern and just seeing like all my mistakes and trying to correct them, I was like, nah, let's just, now that I have a B shape, I don't need a pattern.
Island town, but now it feels like.
And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, goodbye.
It also has like feminist themes, generational trauma.
And this view from NASA astronaut Jessica Mears' helmet cam looking directly at NASA astronaut Chris Williams. He's wearing that spacesuit with red stripes across from her. After 8 turns on the PTC, green light, and I have 8 turns. We'll call that good for our initial turns on EDS 5. You can get set up for EDS 3.
If you're starting in graphic design and you think it just might be too complicated, to content creation, to identity.
Okay, we are almost finished with the design. Check it out. It's looking so cute, actually. We are gonna finish this video. Okay, we're gonna wrap up here. Wrap this thing up. I have a couple more to do. It's so pretty, isn't it? I think I just have like the wing left to finish here. I know one of them looks kind of like a dumpy wing. One of them looks a little different. But it's my first embroidery, so I'm gonna let that pass. I think I truly have 2 more squares to do. While I wrap this up, I want to say that I found this process super relaxing. I've never really done a fiber art kind of project before, up until I made my sewing pants from a few videos back, and even for that, like, my partner helped me for most of that process. So this is my first like fully clear done like fiber kind of piece, and definitely like it was already The design was already done for me, so it was based off of this design. I did like go out on a limb and just like do whatever I wanted to do with this design after a certain amount of time, because it was just too much work to try to line it up exactly like how it was supposed to on the paper. And once the bee was kind of in a form of a bee, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do this myself and figure out what colors need to go where. I wanted to say a couple of things that I'm reading right now. So what I'm reading, what I'm watching, what I'm reading is, I just finished this book called Why Fish Don't Exist from Lulu Miller, who I believe is an NPR podcaster. I found it such a good book. There are a few books that I just kind of like get really fixated on and finish after a few days. And that was one of them. I thought it was just interesting to see like how history has like really benefited like white wealthy scientists, and like how so much of our history and natural science collections are like based off of their work and like what they did to kind of like get the positions that they were in. It was very much like also an interesting read for someone who is interested in doing memoir and like navigating how memoir can meet like historical fiction, but also like with an environmental lens. So I thought that she did that super well, and it was just a delight. So, well, delight is a word. It was also like kind of heavy and had some like heavy themes. So I will say, be warned of those. Look up like trigger warnings before you dive into that book. And then currently I'm reading Atmosphere, which is my first Taylor Jenkins Reid novel. Yeah, I'm excited. I was recommended to me by a lot of friends on the internet because they know that I love space right now. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. I started it, and it's definitely like more basic kind of language than what I would like usually get from like, or like want from a book. But I am a space nerd, so it could literally be about anything, and I would be like, heck yeah, this is awesome. So I'm into that, and it's sapphic, so that makes up for it. So that's what I'm reading right now. What am I watching? I just saw the movie. I did see Steven Spielberg's new movie in theaters. I have to look on my app. I made a video about this app. I use Cutie to keep track of my movies. Watched Disclosure Day. That's my currently watched. I was almost as bored in that movie as I was in Timothée Chalamet's movie that I'm just like forgetting the name of right now, but his most recent one, Marty Supreme. I didn't love it, even though I'm super into space themes. I just found it to be quite a dull script, sadly. I did see Backrooms, and I found that to be interesting. I actually liked it a lot more than the people I went to go see it with. I was like, y'all, this was good stuff. And they were like, what are you talking about? No, it wasn't. But I was into it. I was really into it. I like the concept of like memory and like how memory like kind of adapts and like warps in our heads. And I also know that some people interpreted that as like AI too. I don't know if that's like exactly what I got from it, but I respect that other people did. And then just like the infinite possibilities. So I could totally see that of like what the rooms could be. So I said that I liked that movie. What else? I did see Haley Kyoko's Girls Like Girls. And I felt connected to my inner child. So that's all I'll say for that one. I'm going to go see Supergirl tonight. Lit. It's been an absolute big movie era for me the past couple days. Past couple weeks. Okay. We are wrapping it up. Oh yeah, I think I like my additions. My last minute tweaks. Beautiful. That's perfect because there's only 2 minutes left on my, oh my God, where'd the needle go? 2 minutes left on this SD card, but okay, you guys, here's the grand reveal. Here's what it's supposed to be. Here's what it is. It's supposed to be what it is. Yay, I did it. Thank you for making sure that I finish this embroidery on time. I really appreciate it. Now I want to go show it to a bee. Do you think that's a good idea? I'm going to see if she approves. So let's go do that, and then that'll be it. Thanks for being here. Only 2 more videos left, you guys, for this series, and then I'm moving across this country. I don't know what my life will look like. Pretty wild, but if you want to keep up like to date with what's going on in my life, Marshland on Instagram is like the best way to do that. Also, I have a Patreon now, so make sure to subscribe to my Patreon. I would absolutely love to see you there, and I could send you some mail if you'd be into that kind of thing. Thanks for just continuing to make my day brighter by watching these videos and hanging out with me, and I can't wait to see where this goes. All right, see you later. Toodaloo!